Errands. It's Tracey and Violet, and Boris is over there finishing up his breakfast from Nova Scotia Living. I just got back from dropping the kids off at camp. I got up early, went for a walk, had my coffee, started editing a video, had a shower, and now I'm going to do those potatoes that I had set up yesterday. I did a lot of Christmas in July food prep yesterday. Misha did some carrots. I boiled some eggs. I cooked the turkey. I made the dressing. Today I'm going to do the potatoes, like for the mashed potatoes. Today's our big dinner, so I got a lot of stuff to do today. So I'm going to sit down and do those potatoes right now, or peel them anyways. Alright, that's done. There's the compost. I'm listening to 80s music. I'm going to do this pie shell just so it's done, and I'm going to whip up a lemon meringue pie. Alright, actually I'm going to make two pies. I had one, I didn't realize when I bought that yesterday, but I'm going to make two because that comes with two pie crusts. And yeah, I Am Human is on right now. Love Shack's on now. I put water in the meringue for some reason. I was looking at the wrong directions. So I'm like, this isn't stiff enough at all. So I'm just going to do another 4 egg whites and do it right this time. So, hip hip hooray. those pies out. I'll show you in a second. They look good. I'm going to start working on the deviled eggs. I did those last night. There's the yolks, there's the whites. I'm getting mayonnaise, mustard, probably some Frank's, a little salt and pepper. I don't know, something. I'm just going to whip it together. Okay, West End Girls is playing now, but these are the pies. See, they're just slightly golden on top. I'm just going to let them sit for a few hours. They're good. And I am not an artist like Mally, how she pipes it in there. I just don't have it in me, but a couple of the egg whites broke, so I just put slices of them on top and sprinkled it with paprika. So I'm going to wrap that up and put it in the fridge. Augustus is looking pretty fine, don't you think? Most of my Christmas tablecloths are up in the attic. I love this one. It has stains in it though. It was stained when I got it. I don't know how old it is. It looks like it's old. Doesn't quite fit him, but that's alright. He's wearing a crop top. And then this little thing didn't come with it, but I just thought to put over. And yeah, I did wipe the table off before I put his suit on him. And yeah, there. Beautiful. Alright guys, I've been cleaning like crazy. I cleaned the bathroom and swept the floor and stuff, but I'm getting the potatoes going and I turned the carrots on. I want to get this all done and the pots washed. I'm just going to put them in those like foil pans and cover them in tin foil. And I have the dressing and turkey in here. I only have it on like 170 just to start to wake up. And then I'll do the same with this, and I need to make the gravy, and what I'm going to do now is shred the cheese so I can get the food processor washed. So there's the cheese, there's the food processor. U2 is on right now. Alright guys, there's the cheese. I'm going to put it in the fridge. That's for the broccoli that I'm going to do later. I'm just going to do broccoli in the microwave, throw this on, and it should be fine. Sweet Dreams by the Eurythmics are on right now, but it is raining, cats and dogs out right now. So there's that. Oh, and I strained the potatoes. They're there. I put like half a cup of butter in it, just letting it sit a minute. Then I'll whip those up and put it in one of those aluminum pans like I said. I'm gonna go to town a bit early today. The kids picked up between 4 and 4:30 I think, but I'm gonna leave here around 3:15 because I don't imagine they'll be out swimming because they're calling thunder showers, you know, thunder and lightning. And Sarita asked me if I go to town, can I go to Tim Hortons for her? Because it's Cherry Carnival this week, and sometimes people stop in, so she wanted to get a couple donuts and muffins and stuff. So I'm going to walk over to her house in a bit once I'm done the carrots and potatoes. I should do the gravy too. And get her list of stuff that she wants. I'll go pick that up before I pick the kids up. Because of course, if I have the kids with me and go to Tim Hortons, they'll want this and that and this and that. And I don't mind getting the kids stuff sometimes, but I'm on a mission today. I'm on a mission. So Anyways, my husband just left. He has a car appointment, like for his new car. They have to have updates every so often, so he'll be back just in time before supper. It's 12:25. Those carrots are just about done, and Duran's on now. Yeah, I'll get that gravy drippings out of the fridge, and I'll just use one of these pots, either the carrot pot or potato pot, to do that up. I do have a slow cooker out on my counter. I can put the gravy in that after and just put it on, keep warm. And then all I have to do later is open the cranberry cans, put it in a dish, open a couple cans of corn and peas or something, and do the broccoli, and that'll be easy. So I'm not sure if Dad's coming. He was out yesterday, and I told him that he and a friend were going up the valley. They had an appointment, and he wasn't sure if he'd be back. I said, well, on the way back, you guys can stop in and have supper, but plan X, you know what I mean? If you can't stop, I'll make sure that you get a plate. So, yeah, Sarita will get a plate. I'm going to do a plate up for Walter, her friend, that elderly gentleman. He's older than Sarita, but he lives by himself. And I'll deliver a plate of that to him. And we should have enough for the next day, too, so I don't even have to worry about it, which will be good. But I just took a pill for my leg, because it's barking, that's for sure. And, yeah, I'm just waiting for that butter to melt in the potato pot, and then I'll whip it up with some salt and pepper and milk, and like I said, put it in one of those tins. Friendship between you and I. There's the potatoes. I just whipped them up here with butter, like I said, and salt and pepper and milk. And I go over it like this once I put it in there, so it looks nice and, I don't know, textured, I guess. So I'm just going to wrap this in foil. Those potatoes are wrapped up. I stuck them in the oven. I don't have a jar to make a slurry, so I have this bowl. It's about a cup of flour. I don't know if I'll need all that. I'll mix it with some cold water. There's the turkey drippings from yesterday. We'll see how she goes, boys. And this is the potato pot. I didn't even wash it out. I just kind of used a spatula and scraped out as much as I could. What, honey? I can't hear you, darling. You messed up the TV? Okay, just a minute. Just a minute, folks. There's an emergency. All right. Let me turn this on high. I strained the carrots. I just threw some butter down in that. I'm going to get a little bit of sugar. You don't have to mash them. I don't mash them like mashed potatoes. I just kind of break them up a bit. I'll use Betty or Bob. I'll put a little salt in here too. Now I don't have enough carrots to take up one of those silver pans, so I'll find something else to put this in. Something that can go in the oven now. Cheese and crackers. This is weird. The salt thing just has a... Ooh, maybe not. This, I have this burner coming up on high so it loosens up, and then I just drop the slurry up, but I'm going to wait until this is like a roll and boil. And the key is not to make your slurry too watery. You need it kind of watery, but not so much so that you need to go in again. But been there, done that more than one time. If you want to make it gluten-free, you can do cornstarch, apparently. I just don't find it makes it quite as thick. me see if I have a dish in here. Well, that, but I don't know where the cover is. One of those, I do have a lid for it. Then I can get this pot in the dishwasher too, which is great. Grand. Scotia should taste this. If it's too salty, I'll throw some more sugar in there. Not too bad. I know this is done early, but I don't want to have to do a million things all at once. And I'm not having a giant crowd. I heard from my sister-in-law she's not going to be able to make it. And like I said, I don't know if Dad's going to make it. I think my mother-in-law is coming. And yeah, I just like, if I'm doing this, I want to do it nice. I want to have my house tidied up, even though it's just us. It's nice. It makes me feel good. It makes it fancy for the kids too, you know. On the cover. There. There's a little warm thing there. I wonder if I can just turn that on. I'm not going to now, but it'll stay warm there. Anyways, because I'm working here and the oven's on low. I'm just going to put it, actually I'll put some water in this so I can slowly add it, but I make sure it's cold. I find a nice big mason jar is best for it, so I can just put a lid on it and shake it. But I don't got one out here that's empty. So, a little whisk. Here, this is the tricky part. I find with the jar, you don't even have to worry about spilling it. This is almost like paper mache. All the liquid all out to it. Then I can always add spices to this. Whatever seasoning is in this is what I put on the turkey yesterday, which I think was just onion, garlic powder, poultry seasoning, salt, and pepper. But if I find it needs something more, I'll add something more. But I'll wait till it's all assembled and then I'll just slowly add to it. Probably wouldn't add any more salt because people can add more salt on their dish if they want it. No, let me put the sugar away. Ooh. Well, I'm ready for a nap. I don't know about you guys. I could go down for the count. So I'm just waiting for this to come up to like a roll and boil. Like one you can't tamp down. I got a garbage bag here I need to take out when I go. But after I'm done this, I'll put it in that slow cooker. I got a load of laundry going too. I'm just hearing it spin out. I'll hang up whatever I need to hang up. I'll message Sarita and go over there, go to town, get the kids, come back in. And then I'll do the broccoli because I'll just do that in the microwave. It's fine. I don't like to do broccoli too far in advance. I mean, it's fine if you do, It's just I want fresh cheese on top so it's nice and gooey. If you do it ahead of time, the cheese always goes down. It's delicious, but there's not cheese on top of it. You know what I mean? So, yeah. I'll wait to do that when I get back. God, my face is all shiny. I had that shower this morning, but it's hot. I got the fan going, cooking over a stove, and yeah. I'll bring you back when this starts really moving and grooving. Alright guys, she's bubbling. I should have a bigger whisk. I'm going to end up burning my hand. Alright, let's do this. Still got more in there if I need it. If I was really good, I'd put that through a strainer. There's a couple of lumps in here, but I'm not that picky, honestly. I'm going to let this bubble so it thickens up a bit. And if I need to add some more, I will. But I'll show you the end product. Yeah. I've read books, like horror books don't scare me. I've read one book that really kind of unsettled me. I'm putting this to music. But it was something that could really happen. You know what I mean? Like, that's more frightening than...
The first episode, the one that people say, don't watch it, it's so horrible. A well-known, like, well-loved princess is kidnapped. It takes place in the British lands or whatever.
Yeah.
A well-known and well-loved princess is, like, kidnapped or whatever. And,
Alright, there it is. I'm going to plug this in on just keep warm. I'm going to have the lid a little bit askew so it can continue to thicken a bit. But there's the gravy. Alright guys, it's 3:31. I edited a video. It's uploading now. I have Violet and Boris with me. In town, I went over to Sarita's because she wants me to pick up 4 donuts. Oh, just a minute. Yeah, 4 donuts and 4 muffins at Tim Hortons. So that's where I'm at. 4 bran muffins, ones with raisins and blueberries if they have them. I don't know if they do. And 2 plain donuts and 2 jelly-filled donuts. So I'm gonna see what we can do about that. Alright, I got that. I'm still early, like really early. I'm gonna pick them up around 4. Still have like 20 minutes, but these guys each got a Hey! Stop! Oh, just a minute. Alright, I'm over to the rink. I think they're still in the pool, so I'll just wait till they get out. Medea just asked me if I could pick her up a coffee. I said, yeah. She was like, if you're already not at Tim's anymore, don't worry about it, but I'll stop, because she's my baby. I'll just stop to the other one closer out to the highway. And I'll get her a coffee. But they want to go swimming, but they can't go swimming in there. There's no dogs allowed in there, so. Another day, you guys. Another day you'll go swimming. Alright guys, just got home. This is the broccoli I got. I forget now, I haven't made this in a while. I think you just poke holes into the bag and put it in for 2.5 minutes or something. Microwave high, 2.5 minutes. For crying out loud. 2.5 minutes, then let stand 2 minutes. That's it. I'm going to do it for 3 minutes because these guys can't tell me what to do. Alright, the first bag is in the microwave. Misha's going to plop them right into that bowl for me. And then we'll get the canned vegetables. I wonder if it's going to make noise. Ooh. Alright, get the next one. You can, like, cut it all up after. That can was a little dented there. Just wait a second. There's a paper. Oh, I have to get the paper out of that. See? All right, perfect. Alright, we're about to ring the dinner bell. So there's the gravy. I have a dish here to put the scoop in if need be. There's the cranberries, the corn, the carrots, the broccoli and cheese, the potatoes, the bird, 2 things of dressing because that's always a big hit, and the deviled eggs. Aren't they fancy, Mish?
Yeah.
And not as fancy as yours. If you hadn't have been to camp, you'd be making the deviled eggs, but another time. I made them. Can't you tell?
Yeah.
Anyways, and plates, and I just scooped them in. Yeah. I'm not as fancy as you and Mally. Alright, I didn't set you up because not everybody wants to be filmed, so I respect that. Misha, let me see your plate. Oh my goodness, we're listening to Malakaliki Maka. Greeting that we send to you. So there it goes. Alright, so this is Dad's plate. He has a little more extra dressing because he loves dressing. His cranberry sauce and gravy. This one's Walter's. There's some gravy there. This one's Sarita's, and there's some gravy there. I put their deviled eggs and cranberry on it. I just kept Dad's separate. Yeah, so I'm going to wrap them in foil and deliver them shortly. Well, hey friends, it's Tracey from 2 days from our Christmas in July thing. It's in the morning time. I just got out of the shower, but I want to sit down and edit this video so I can get it uploaded. I'm all shiny because I really just put cream on stuff on my face, but yeah, that was a good day. It was us and my mother-in-law and little niece. I did get Dad's plate sent in to him. Sarita got hers, and the other one, was all dispersed where they were meant to go and stuff, so that was good. Yeah, and we had enough for the next day. There's still a little bit of turkey left, but everything else is gone. There's no dressing or vegetables or gravy or anything, so I don't know. Turkey sandwiches, perhaps? I don't know. I want to use it up today anyways, one way or another. But, yeah, Christmas in July was just like, I don't go all out. It's not really a thing, but since the past few years, it's talked about more often, but I'm not going to decorate. I did put that tablecloth out because Augustus wanted to take part, and but just having a turkey dinner. And a lot of that meal was 50% off. The broccoli, well, not a lot of it, but the broccoli was 50% off, and all the turkey was 50% off. So, not bad. But now I'll have to start, come next month, trying to build another turkey or get one at a good price. So we'll have one for Thanksgiving. Yeah, love Thanksgiving. So anyways, I'm going to say peace, love, and happiness today and every single day. Please like, share, and subscribe if you so choose, but if not, that's okay too. I still love ya. I still want all the happiness in the world for each and every one of you out there. I certainly do. I really, really honest and truly do. Yes, I do. So, okay guys, with that, I'm going to say have a good night or have a good morning, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Boink.